As Eliza perfected her terrifying persona, she began to notice the toll it was taking on her. Miranda, who had initially seemed like a mere curiosity seeker, was actually thriving on the fear Eliza generated. Miranda's insatiable appetite for dark power was only feeding off Eliza's misery. The more fear Eliza produced, the more powerful Miranda became, and the more hopeless Eliza felt. Eliza's despair reached new depths when she overheard Miranda's plan, a dark ritual to bind the mansion's energies to herself, making her nearly invincible. The ritual required a final, crucial element, a human sacrifice. Realizing Miranda intended to use the mansion's power for her own nefarious purposes, Eliza felt trapped. If Miranda succeeded, the mansion's curse would never end, and Eliza's suffering would be eternal. Determined to break free from her own cycle of misery, Eliza decided she had to act. She couldn't allow Miranda to complete the ritual. In a desperate move, she planned to use the mansion's cursed dagger to disrupt Miranda's ceremony. However, knowing the gravity of her actions, Eliza struggled with the morality of what she was about to do. She was aware that committing murder, even under these circumstances, was a drastic step, but her desperation made her resolve firm. That night, as Miranda prepared the final stage of the ritual, Eliza approached with the cursed dagger, her spectral form trembling. Miranda's focus was intense, her chanting echoing through the attic. Eliza knew that if she wanted to stop Miranda, she had to act swiftly and decisively. As Eliza raised the dagger, she saw Miranda's eyes meet hers with a mixture of surprise and malevolent glee. Miranda's expression made it clear she had anticipated some interference but was not afraid. Instead, Miranda seemed to revel in the confrontation, as if it was part of her grand design. In a twist of fate, as Eliza plunged the dagger into the ritual's focal point, the dark energy within the orb reacted explosively. The mansion's ancient curse, combined with Miranda's dark magic, created a violent surge of energy. Eliza was thrown back, her ghostly form momentarily solidified in pain and confusion. The ritual's backlash obliterated the cursed dagger and disrupted the dark energies. Miranda was consumed by the explosion, her form disintegrating into a cloud of spectral energy. The attic fell silent, with only the remnants of the ritual scattered about. As Eliza recovered, she realized that her desperate act had led to an unintended consequence. Miranda's demise was not a simple murder, but the result of a ritual gone wrong. The act, while intended to stop Miranda, had also shattered the cycle of misery Eliza had been trapped in. The mansion, now free from Miranda's dark influence, transformed from a place of dread to one of eerie calm. Eliza's act had broken her cycle of suffering, but it had also revealed the complexity of her situation. She had acted out of desperation, and though the result was a liberation from Miranda's grasp, it was also a stark reminder of the cost of despair. In the aftermath, Eliza took on a new role as a guardian of the mansion. Rather than feeding on fear, she now used her presence to offer guidance and solace to lost souls. The mansion's legend evolved into one of redemption and complexity, illustrating that even the darkest actions can lead to unexpected resolutions. The story's true twist was not merely in Miranda's fate, but in Eliza's journey from a spirit trapped in misery to one who overcame her own torment. The message became clear. Breaking free from a cycle of misery requires confronting not just external threats, but also the internal struggles that fuel one's despair. Eliza's actions, though fraught with moral ambiguity, ultimately served as a path to her own redemption, showing that true liberation comes from within.